Guys, TechSpark here with another video review. This time we're going to be doing some slightly different. This is the Star Trek Voyager, the Starship Voyager plastic kit. So look at the box. You look at the box, you've got USS Voyager, plastic model kit, which is 51.4 centimeters long, which is a biggish ship. Made by Revel. You got skill number 3. Other ships on the line, you got the Kazon fighter and the Maquis fighter. There, pretty good. Made in Europe. Side piece, you got some detail of the model when it's finished. So looks pretty cool. Just open it up a second. Show what's inside. Just open up the cardboard thing. So take out the plastic mould, which is a massive plastic. So just take the soft section out. Show you. And that's the size of the saucer. It's all this colour, you've got to paint it up and everything, but just show you size comparison. These are iPhone 5 compared to the size, so it is a big massive ship. You've got the saucer section that comes in 2 parts. Bottom part of it. And you've got a stand, which is the combat style thing. You've got the nacelles, other bits and that. You got the back of the ship with the nacelles attached. You've got the actual nacelles here, and then you've got the main part of the hull. Now, all incredible detail. You need to get in there with a knife and do the detail. So put quick detail. It says to paint it a greyish colour, but I thought there's no point in painting it a greyish colour when it already is a greyish colour. So you've got all the details and stuff like that. It comes with instructions, obviously, in German, and you got the read up on there, but I won't read that because it's too long. Just basically telling you what the ship is and why Voyager's out there. It's an Intrepid class starship. It's the biggest starship I've found. You've got details in there, what to do. You got all the stuff, paint symbols and stuff like that. So yeah, it comes with a safety notice thingy, and then it comes with the sheet, which is full of the stickers. You've got the NCC 74656 USS Voyager. You've got all the different labels, which is a small sheet for what the size of the ship is. I've had the Enterprises for the smaller versions, and I've just knocked it all over. And you know, so it's a big ship, big massive ship, which I'm going to be can't wait to get to. So it's going to take me a while to do this, but for you it's going to be seconds. So it goes from this to this, and it might have been a few seconds for you guys, but this took me just over a month to finish. It would have been a lot less, but I had bad cases of the flu, so here it is. I followed the instructions fully, except for one thing, that I didn't put the brush strokes or anything on the body itself. It's just the grey body as it was when it was there. Obviously, but before you paint or put anything on there, put it in some warm water, not boiling hot, warm water with some washing up liquid, and just a sponge, not a scouring pad, a sponge, and clean off, because it has like this oily residue on it. Clean it all off and you can paint it all nicely. And the only other thing is, because I used different paints, the paint colours are going to be slightly different to what they're supposed to be. Like, well, I'll just show you this paint. The paints here are, switch the light off. The paints are Umbro enamel paint we got from the local store. Next time I'll get the paint that they suggest to use. You can get the big, what size? what's in this? Oh look, 50 milliliters. This size, and then you've got the smaller size, which is a, can't find the size, what's this? Oh, it's weird, it doesn't say. Well, then you've got the smaller size, you can see the smaller, in different colours. But it cost me around about £11.50 for the paint I needed for this, but I missed one paint out. I needed to do gold paint, which I haven't got. Which I needed for the stand, which is, you got the Starfleet stand with silver painted on top, and these side bits need gold. That's the only thing I forgot. But yeah, just it is for the ships around it. Here's the bow. Tell you what, this is an extremely detailed model for the size of it. Not as many vinyls on there as the what was it? But there you got the NCC 74656 USS Voyager, which is one big vinyl piece. Centerpiece there, you got the deflector dish. And here you got some more details on the side there. I haven't put any lights in this. Some people haven't, it's pretty cool. Got this detail there. You got the nacelle. The nacelles, they can move, you know, like in the transport position, but because I shaved off a little bit too much of the plastic, and they don't sit there. So I'll just flip it around. My cat's attacking me. Front to the back. You notice there's a gap there, and I'll tell you in a minute why there's a gap there. But and you've got just inside. I'll just get a pair of tweezers. It does come with a shuttlecraft. I'll just grab the shuttle, pull it out. Come on, come on. There you go. There's a shuttlecraft. There, really small. These vinyls here were a pain in the ass, and that window's there is a vinyl too with NCC. I'm going to do a few more details. It didn't show any on the nacelle there, so I'm going to put some paint details on there to make the nacelle a little bit, but there you go. You can either glue it on or keep it loose, but I like to keep it loose, just stick it onto one side so it knock it out. Flip it around again, you've got all the nice detail. You've got the detail of the red piece that goes all the way across. I don't know, there's probably a name for that, but I don't know the name. All the way across up to the top. Dark grey. The grey is darker than it's supposed to be. And on this side, if you can see, the paint I put on a little bit, it was too runny for some weird reason, because I had to mix the paint up. Put some black in to make this dark, and it's run into there. But that's easy to go off with a craft knife or something. Look at all these details. You've got the windows here, which I have forgotten to paint the white bit on the window here. Like here you've got the white window, and you've got the black window. They tell you which ones to paint, which is pretty cool. You've got this bit here isn't supposed to be there. I was finishing it off and I was gluing something above it, which you shouldn't really do, and a bit dropped on and somehow it turned yellow. So I'm keeping this version. I'm gonna use this as a sort of battle damaged version. I'm gonna get another one so it's nice and clean, tidy. It's just that I was doing most of this I built when I went ill, so then coming to the side, and the best bits on the sauce section you've got these flesh coloured things. Each one of those is a vinyl you get, which are the escape pod things. And another thing as well, we really shouldn't do it when we're ill. built the whole source section, glued it all together and everything, and realised I forgot to put the windows. It's like a vinyl that goes on the inside of the window, and it's supposed to, it just looks like there's someone in there, but I forgot to put those on. So, and you got the, you've even got the, see the phaser strip here, you've even got the warning symbol on the side, which is pretty nice. Send there. Detail's pretty good. This is not the best I can do because I was ill most of the time, but like again, I'm gonna do another one and paint that up properly, everything properly on it. Because I had this before and it got destroyed. I wanted to do one again, but it'll do. But you know, like this vinyl here, you see that whole piece there? That's a vinyl, and there's Midnight, my cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to do a review here. Well, there's a size comparison. You got a cat, 3-month-old cat, to a, so it's pretty big. But anyway, careful, Midnight, you're gonna knock it over. And then, yeah. So I'll just put the camera. Come on, move your ass. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Now, the reason that I showed you the cat before there, and the reason this is full up a little bit, is because this, I didn't glue them together because if you wanted to store it away somewhere or you're going to be moving or whatever, what you do is, because the saucer section, you pull the saucer section off, so it's, and then you pull piece out. And this, you've got 4 separate bits. See, like that, you've got 4 separate, you've got the saucer section. Oh, that's unclipped, but that's alright. That happens, it's not broken or anything, that happens. You've got the saucer section. You can take those off as well, clip those off, so you've got sauce section. I've made sure the sauce section separate, the star drive thingy if you want to call it, and then you've got the hull, and the stand obviously comes off. You can glue all these together if you want to, but I've done this because if I want to pull it away, or if, because I'm decorating soon, so I want to put it away so it doesn't get broken, but you can glue them together if you want. I was thinking about gluing these this is a nacelle, show more detail on nacelle. These nacelles, they clip on and off, it's simple. If you don't glue this piece here, you can just open it, let's see if I can do it. Get your fingernail inside there and just open it up, just enough, like that. If you don't glue that section just enough, that's probably why. But I was thinking about gluing the whole piece on in the transwarp position. So that side you've got the red Starfleet thing, then you've got the NCC whatever, and then the nacelle, which is, it comes clear, and I painted it blue obviously. So so the problems with the model itself, it's not extremely accurate to the show. Like if you've got a model, there's a model kit of the Starship Enterprise, all the Enterprise, the smaller ones, they've got like a section that you can put on the sauce section to make it look metallic. This hasn't got it, so if you want that, you'd have to paint it off yourself, and that's the only thing disappointing. It's still, you know, that's, but anyway. Well, a little bit closer, you can see that I painted that it was this colour grey, and I painted this piece silver, and I need to get some gold paint for this, and I'm not going to paint this thing. What was I saying? Yeah, I'll just put this put together and talk. There's not much detail in the bridge, as you can see. There's not much detail on the bridge. That's it. This whole section is, you just paint it and that's it. There's nothing else. added to it, which is disappointing. Everything else has got good detailed vinyls and stuff on it, but there's nothing on there. And my cat's... You want to be in the frame? There you go. Let's put the ship back together again. But yeah, there's no detail in the bridge section, and there's not a lot of detail underneath. I'll get to in a minute. Underneath the source section, which I'm pretty disappointed about. There's a lot of great detail on that you put on yourself. It's not very accurate to the show, but it's close enough for a model kit. As far as I know, it's the only model kit you can get of the Voyager. But I like this mould of the ship. It's really cool. But if I put the source section back on, I'll just show you the underneath. See it, on the underneath, you haven't got much detail there, you just got the thing there. They're really tiny. Where is it? Find it. This is a sheet. Switch the light off. Hang on. You can see really small things there. I mean, it looks big on this at the moment, but it's really small, and my eyesight's bad, and most of the stuff is no real point in putting on there because you're not going to see it. But you do get spare things. That you got Voyager things there spare just in case you tear it off. You've also got some spare vent pieces, and you've also got some spare escape pod things there as well. Just source section back on again. Like I said, if you don't have to do this, it's just a tip if you're going to be moving up, going to be doing stuff like you're going to be decorating and you don't want to break it, or you're moving, or you want to store it away without and the balance is pretty good on it as well. I thought because the source section is big, then the star drive, I thought it's going to topple over. It doesn't. It sits there quite nice, even though the Starfleet badge is, to me, it should be the other way around instead of that way around. I've tried it the other way around, it doesn't fit. It's just balanced for that. But it's a nice representation of Voyager. Really nice size, and like I said, I think it's the only version of this ship. I can't see anyone else. But I really like this mould, it's really nice, enjoyable. I'm going to be getting a couple of them doing different variations of it. This one is going to be just a normal sort of everyday wear and tear sort of ship. I'm going to do one that's completely perfect, there's nothing like it came out of space dock. Going to have another one where the Borg stuff's all over it, and then I'm going to have one, a few, as a what if, more like if this was still okay, and what would it be like if it was refitted with new nacelles and new body styles and weapons and stuff. One thing on the box, these phaser strips are a goldish colour. Now, as far as I know, on the show, the phaser strips are black or grey, a dark grey colour. So I've done that. If you want to follow it as full as you want, which I'll be doing another one of these, I'm doing it by the book, exactly, by everything, the right paint colours and everything, just to show you the difference. But this is just a normal wear and tear version, as if it's just come back from the wherever it came back from, the Delta Quadrant, I think. You know, the scratches and the wear and tear and stuff. But it's a good, nice model. If you like Star Trek or even just Voyager or like ships, this is a brilliant thing. And there is enough room inside the source section and the star drive and the nacelles to have lights and stuff put on. And if you check online, there's a lot of people online and the lights look fantastic on there. Just don't do it when you're ill, because you'll miss stuff like I did. So yeah, so I'll be showing you some more ships once I get them proper size comparison, I haven't got anything to, apart from maybe I've got an Xbox pad. As you can see, the size it is. There's the Xbox pad. There's the ship. It is massive. There's midnight. So it is. It's. I just love the size. Is just the right size for this ship. If a lot of people I know said, "Oh, the Enterprise would be brilliant this size." It wouldn't. It wouldn't fit. I don't know. It wouldn't feel right to me being this size. The smaller sizes are okay, probably because I'm used to that. But this, I just like. It's nice. It's you know it has its flaws. Like it doesn't. It's not exactly like the show. There's not much detail on the bridge or underneath the sauce section. The shuttlecraft. I would have liked it if you got a couple more shuttlecraft you could have. You could display around it and stuff like that. But no, there isn't anything there. So yeah, this is the video review for the Star Trek Voyager Intrepid class starship. I can't remember what model is. 51.4 centimeters long. It doesn't really say on the box what it is, but it's taken me ages to do it anyway. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.